I've been working with the dolls that you can see around the studio. The most recent work is all on cotton cloth. And the reason that I like cotton is because I can get it to absorb the colors a lot better than on silk. The painting of it is kind of complex because you can't erase, and it's hard to paint over. So everything you paint on it shows. So even though they look really spontaneous and sort of maybe even quick, they're actually quite deliberate. Mm-hmm. And they're built up in layers. And they're just layers and layers of color because that's the way the cloth absorbs. So it's almost a little like oil painting and mm-hmm. glazing because you keep what's underneath. And you always have to paint it stronger than you want it. Sort of like an actor that has to speak louder on stage than he would normally speak because the paint absorbs. So what you're going to get is toned down from what you paint. So I'm just learning about all those things and about how to paint on cotton. And lately I use brushes, but I've been lately using sponges too. Like traditional watercolors. So you can kind of see how it'll even mix in with the yellow and, you know, mm-hmm. give it a little light coming through. And that's kind of like how I work with the beads too. Because I'll work with layers of color and then layers of translucent beads mm-hmm. and transparent beads. And sometimes opaque beads. But the light comes from underneath. Almost like, in the figure or in a sculpture.